through the online
thank you.
portal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Black, you're recognized.
Can you hear me, Ken?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still hearing Sue Melende.
Well, we don't. We just hear you, sir.
We can hear you beautifully, Rick. Clearly, nothing else but you.
I'm hearing Ken have a discussion with Sue. I can't deal with this. I'm listening to Sue Melende.
But we can hear you without anything else in the background.
Okay, I'll give it a
Black,
shot.
I think it may be because he has the YouTube on at the same time, which is a little bit delayed.
Did you hear
Okay,
that?
Sarah, are you with me?
Yes, sir. If you want to go
Okay,
ahead, I think there's a delay with the YouTube.
No, you're the best, Sarah. Thanks for the education. My apologies to everyone.
No problem.
I didn't realize I had both screens open. I just want to highlight some numbers, which I think are rather critical, and I want to thank Jenna Murphy, Shannon Miller for comments, and certainly Anthony for what the team put together to present to the public. Your estimate, which is the first time it's ever been estimated, that there's roughly $1 billion under the control of guardianships in Palm Beach County. I appreciate the transparency. That means that there's approximately 15 billion with a B, Bravo, dollars across Florida that are managed by this system and really only have one person who is responsible to make sure these people are protected as well as their assets, and that's the judge who sits up on the bench. All the testimony indicates the system is broken. You're handling this manually. I managed hundreds of people in my career, did a full-time job, raised a family, and had to check expense accounts on just a couple of $1 million a year on maybe 15 to 20 employees at any one time. I could have never done that without a digitized system. A system that forced everybody to file their expenses, to file their credit card statements, to file their receipts, so that the system did 90% of the work. And I just had to look for exceptions, red flags. And as we talked about in the last meeting, this is all about exceptions. $15 billion in assets across the state. There have been 0 convictions through the process by which this court has chosen to punish, if you will, professional guardians. That's the Florida Department of Administrative Hearings. Not one conviction in the last 20 years. 2 criminal convictions of professional guardians in the state in the last 15 years, and that was done completely separate of the court who sponsored them. So again, it indicates that you can't handle the bulk of the reality in guardianship, and you definitely can't identify exceptions and address them, even criminal activity within your system. So I love Ms. Miller's comment. This needs to be handled by law enforcement and legitimate investigators who are completely outside of the jurisdiction of the probate court system. Secondly, you ought to be using a digital system. These systems are inexpensive to install nationwide. Minnesota has installed one. Pennsylvania has installed one. Other states have installed them. If Florida truly wants to be best in class to protect their vulnerable adults, then upgrade your systems, take the manual issues out of it, and really make it a best in class system. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Black. Thanks for being with us today. Craig Schaefer, you're